Two storylines. LeBron James' son is now back home, was released from Cedars-Sinai Hospital at midday, is back home resting, continuing therapy. They are continuing to do workups after he had the cardiac incident on the floor about 9:15 on Monday morning at USC in an off-season summer workout. They've indicated they've been very close-mouthed with what's gone on there. They indicated he never lost consciousness when he went down. It was a, quote, cardiac issue. They're continuing the workups right now after a wide variety of tests over about a 2.5-day period, and they have yet to determine exactly what happened. Was it a cardiac heartbeat issue? In other words, was there an arrhythmia? Have a heart attack? Is it just an arrhythmia thing? Was it just dehydration because these guys play and work so hard in the hard weather they're experiencing? Or does he have an enlarged heart? Because athletes do have those, and those are real serious situations. Said he did not have a heart attack. He did not have blockage. It might have been an electrical current situation. My biggest flashback was the minute I heard about him in the morning, and it was like 9:20 when the story broke. I said, my God, I hope this isn't Len Bias. I hope it's not Reggie Lewis. I hope it's not Hank Gathers. Now, each of those young men who died, Bias was the number one pick of the Boston Celtics. Each of them had different heart issues. Bias was a cocaine-induced heart attack. Reggie Lewis had a heart valve issue. Gathers had, I believe it was an enlarged heart scenario. But with modern day medicine, they can treat certain types of heart things, even if it might involve a pacemaker. He's so young, but at this point, they have not detailed at all, except that he's in stable condition. He did not have any setbacks once he was transported to the hospital. He was in ICU for a very short period of time, which meant he was pretty stabilized immediately when he got to the hospital. And how about the USC trainers? A year ago this time in the offseason, they had a 6'11" center who went down with a heart issue, and they saved his life on the floor. And I think that training that the USC doctors and trainers had dealing with the player a year ago this summer helped that kid deal with what that kid had to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, it is special how the SC staff essentially saved his life.
Yes.
Because, they said like there's not enough oxygen going to the brain, and he could have been, a vegetable.
It was like the Buffalo Bills trainers. They saved Damar Hamlin's life right on national TV for everybody to see.
Amazing. I mean, just think how far we've come in sports medicine over the decades. And, guys either with elbow surgeries or knees, or in this case, heart or concussion. So we're making progress, but this was a shocker. I mean, everyone thought of Bronny as this, just like his father, this invincible stud basketball player, and he goes down. So, I mean, obviously we were concerned about him and his family, but I wonder if he's ever going to play again.
Well, if it's a minor arrhythmia thing, I think that can be treated. But I think it's too early to theorize he's done or when's he coming back. Let them figure out what happened electrically to his heartbeat, and then they'll come up with a plan there. So that's a big story in college basketball. The other one